that the young people will find this advice that I've just offered, they'll find it practical and feasible.